All right, hey everyone. We are back with another flip through of the North American Shonen Jump magazine. Now, remember, these were not weekly magazines, these actually came out monthly in North America. So we've skipped ahead a few years to May 2009. This is the May 2009 issue, which is volume 7, so the 7th year of them doing this, and issue 5. And what I'm going to do is see if I can show the spine here and get a little bit of that action going on. But yeah, we're going to jump right into it. The last video was pretty long, so I'd like to shorten it up a little bit. So I'm going to slow down on the anecdotes a little bit. But going from the top, we have Naruto right in front and center on the front cover, says, "I'm back and ready to fight," advertising video games, anime, cards, and more. Right by Naruto's hand here, we have like a secret kanji, and it says, "What's this? Find out on page 124." So I guess we're going to have to search for that while we're flipping through. At the top of the page, we have Bleach, hard-hitting card tips, and an anime update. It's advertising that there is 7 manga inside. It's advertising a free Yu-Gi-Oh card from the Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game. And it's also telling us to get our pens ready because their cover contest is here. I don't really remember what that was all about, so we'll keep an eye out for that as well. And a secret password as well. And it says to read a sneak peek of Naruto online. All right. And as always, we have the amount of pages. Well, maybe not as always. We're going to have to double check that. But it's advertising 400 pages for only $4.99. And now this is going to be the US price. The Canadian price, I remember it being like $7.99, $8.99, a little bit higher. But that is that. Let's flip to the back, because this one is actually advertising a video game. The last issue was an older one. It was from 2006, I believe. I should know this. I've only done one other of these. But it had the exact same cover from the front. It was also on the back. But now it looks like they're starting to take out ad space, maybe get some more money. So we have a Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja 4 ad for the PlayStation 2. And it says available March 2009. So this would have been out by the time this issue was out. But let's jump in. We're doing a lot of talking and not a lot of flipping. All right. So from right to left, we're going to start with Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2 advertisement, and that's for the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation. I'm assuming PS2, but it is not specifying here, which is interesting. On the left side here, we have our table of contents, our index. We have Naruto at the very top. We have Bobo right underneath. One Piece, Yu Yu Hakusho, Tagami Bachi, Bleach, and Yu-Gi-Oh! GX at the very bottom here. And then we just have some a little index of other things that are going on in the magazine, including a Jump Festa spotlight. All right, this next page we have the editorial information, and we have an advertisement for the Dark Hunters, an all-new manga series, which I am not familiar with, so I might have to check that out. On the left side here, it says on sale now, 11 earth-shattering posters, a Dragon Ball Evolution poster zine. So this would have been probably around the time that the live-action Dragon Ball movie came out. And I won't express my thoughts on that. But poster zine advertisement, very interesting. Anyway, all right, next page. On the right here, we have some reader mail. That is, readers of the magazine would write in and they would answer their questions on this page here. And on the left-hand side, we have an Above the Influence advertisement, which were ads for things like drugs and doing the wrong thing as a teenage Shonen Jump reader. So, all right. The right side, we have Jump Shot Hot Picks. So it looks like they're just advertising a few different things. So Dragon Ball Evolution, like a fighting game for the PSP. Tickets for L Change the World. That was in select theaters the 29th and 30th. Free comic book day advertising Ultimo. And then a Blue Dragon advertisement in the bottom right corner here. On the left-hand side here, it looks like some kind of con, Gen Con. And excuse my ignorance if this is a big thing and I am just ignorant to it. But it says it's time for Gen Con Indie. Time anime fans to rise up in celebration of your favorite art form. So it must be some kind of con that I am not familiar with. All right, on the right-hand side here, an otaku is born. This looks like a spotlight of the Jump Festa event in Japan, I believe. I might just be a bad anime manga fan, but whatever. But it says, first up, manga headquarters. Next up, adventure in Electric Town. Shonen Jump Festa report, part 1. Yeah, okay, this is definitely in Japan. I don't know what I'm thinking. On the left-hand side here, we have a Dragon Ball Z remastered advertisement for Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan, Broly Second Coming, and Bio Broly. So DVDs and Blu-rays. All right, here we go. On the right-hand side, we have more of the Jump Festa diary. So there, it looks like they must have sent someone over to go and kind of report on it. But they have some cosplay, some art they got, the giant inflatables, which I'm sure many of us have seen. And it looks like maybe an artist alley or a vendor's alley of some sort. Very cool. Left-hand side here, we have advertisements for the Blue Dragon role-playing card game. And now, I'm not very familiar with Blue Dragon at all, let alone the card game, so I'm not sure how big of a thing this was, or if they were just pushing it, similar how they were pushing those Naruto cards last issue. If it was like, kind of to piggyback off the success of Yu-Gi-Oh! And it just went nowhere. Or maybe there's a huge community of Blue Dragon playing cards. I'm not sure. All right, next page on the right here, we have Draw a Shonen Jump cover. It's a cover contest. And they have guidelines that you would follow. And I guess what you would do is you would recreate or draw your own Shonen Jump cover, which is very cool because I am super into Shonen Jump covers, both North American and Japanese. So we might have to keep an eye out for this in future issues of the results. But they have some grand prizes, looks like an art supply kit, and then a little frog backpack, and some kind of guidebook. Interesting. All right, moving on. Left-hand side, we have a Dragon Ball Evolution PSP video game. I had no idea, and I completely forgot about this. I remembered that there was the live-action adaptation. I do not recall there being video games for it. Dragon Ball video games in general are I feel like they're so big and there's so many of them, so naturally, of course, they would make a live-action video game. But it's for the PSP, and oh my gosh. We're gonna have to look this up and check this out, because this is either a disaster or it's a hidden gem, and I'm thinking it's more of a disaster. All right, on the right-hand side, we have Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja 4. And oh, it looks like it's some kind of highlight on the people who were behind the game. Or maybe the localization of the game. Yeah, localization producer ninja, product marketing ninja, lead quality assurance ninja, and public relations ninja. Obviously, they're calling them ninjas for the sake of this article, but interesting. Left-hand side, an advertisement for Death Note's L Change the World. So this was, I believe, the second movie or third movie? Third live-action adaptation. So this, it looks like it's advertising it for being in theaters. I don't really recall. I mean, the theaters I went to were not like big theaters growing up, so they would have had El Change the World. But I wonder if anywhere in Canada would have had this, like Vancouver or Toronto. All right, next page. More Naruto Shippuden Ninja Council 4. So this is, they must have been pushing this game. A lot of advertisements, going through all the different characters, the Leaf Ninjas, the bad guys, as they're calling them on the side here. We have a little subscriber card in the middle, blocking our view. And then more Naruto Shippuden advertisements, I guess. Things like the DVDs, the box sets, playing cards, merchandise, t-shirts, keychains. All right, we have, oh, they're still pushing the card game. So the collectible card game on the right-hand side here, and we have, was it like Kakashi, Hinata, Sasuke and Naruto in the bottom here. On the left-hand side, it looks like we have some Naruto fan art, which is very cool. I was always so jealous of everyone who got in these magazines with their fan art. But then again, I guess you have to actually draw in order to get in, so. All right, more Naruto. Be a part of Generation Ninja on the right-hand side here. So this looks like it's an extensive catch-up. Oh yeah, Naruto catch-up right at the top. And it says everything you need to know about what's happening in the manga. Oh, okay, this is interesting. We released 11 volumes of Naruto in 3 months. 3 months! Okay, now think about, I mean, we were pretty far behind Naruto when the manga started coming out and the localization started happening. So once, I feel like once it became really popular, they were pumping out all the, backlog of volumes that we weren't getting in North America at a really crazy rate. 11 volumes in 3 months is a lot. Because you think of any ongoing series now, it could take anywhere from, 3 to 6 months for that next volume to come out. Like, there's a lot of time in between. And even back then in 2009, there was still months in between volumes for series. So and I remember this, I remember a lot of Naruto coming out in a short amount of time. And it might not have just been these 11 volumes, it could have extended much further. But it's wild to think about that, right? Especially being Naruto fan, having that much manga come out and in that amount of time is really exciting. So that was a little side note, I guess. So yeah, more just catch up on what's going on with the story. It's numbered on to what to read first to get you all prepped for what is going on in Shippuden. All right. And it looks like it's ending with a potential spoiler. I don't want to say anything for people who haven't read Naruto, but at this point you should probably know. But yeah, this is a big death. Anyway, left-hand side, a poster zine for Naruto Shippuden. So this must be similar to that Dragon Ball Evolution poster zine. 11 battle-ready posters. Coming in winter 2009. Very cool. All right, and we got some Naruto color pages. And I'll just show these if I can get a good image. There we go. So I guess you could like cut this out and hang it up on your wall, but why would you want to do that? All right, I'm gonna flip through and see if I can find any more color pages. I'm not gonna show any of the manga because I don't want to get like reported or anything. But I think the color pages and these little advertisements in between are fair game. So this is Bobo. Really great art. Let's see what else we got going on. We're passing by One Piece. We have another subscription card with Naruto, Sakura, and Kakashi on the right there. More One Piece. This is Yu Yu. Maybe this one doesn't have as many color. Anyway, here's another subscription card, and with this one you get 2 free Yu-Gi-Oh cards when you subscribe. So bonus. Bleach. I feel like the last issue we had tons. Oh, here's another one. Unless I'm missing them, but... Alright, this is a Bleach advertisement for the Bleach trading card game. What is with all these trading card games? Like, no one cares. Yeah, so I guess it's going over the powers or how these cards work. Build your own card traps, it says. So, yeah, no, not interested. Was vague, like, slightly interested in the Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game for a hot minute, but all the others, not really. All right, we have some Bleach fan art, but this is demoted to being in black and white and not color, like the Naruto fan art. And I'm not a Bleach fan. I've never read Bleach. I've never watched Bleach. I don't know any of the characters. So I'm not going to sit here and start pretending I know their names. But this is the fan art. So let me know if it's good or not. All right, Yu-Gi-Oh! All right, we might be skipping to the end. Yeah, okay, that's it. All right, so of course at the end they always do a little Yu-Gi-Oh thing. Maybe it's a featurette, maybe it's some free cards. We have some GX card data on the right-hand side. And this is really cool. I don't recall this being in every issue, but they would go through cards that appeared in the magazine in the chapters that they feature. And they would put their Japanese card name, like in the middle, and then the English card name. So you can kind of see like what the difference is between them and how to spell it out if you're learning Japanese or just want to know. But I always thought that was really neat. Left-hand side, it's advertising the 2 free Yu-Gi-Oh cards that you get with the subscription. And now these are bigger, so I'll read them out. You would get Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon and Dandelion. All right, more Yu-Gi-Oh! And this would have been an issue where you get a free Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. And I think I mentioned before, they would be stuck on here with like sticky tack. So you would peel it off and then slide it in some kind of sleeve or use it or do whatever you want. But this is advertising Beast Warriors are back. So all sorts of Beast Warrior monsters and cards. That is kind of creepy looking. More Malith. Yikes. Okay. All right, next page, right-hand side, we have Blue Dragon role-playing card game, Destined for Success. And this looks similar to that Bleach one where it's advertising powers or, no, deck building tips. So how to build a good deck for this game. Left-hand side, we have 5D's Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. All of your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game boosters, tins, starters, and structure decks are now available at a store near you. Rev it up. Is Rev it up a Yu-Gi-Oh! Slogan? That sounds more like a Beyblade thing. But Beyblade is not, Shonen Jump at all, so... Rev it up. Interesting. Oh, another card game. The Dragon Ball collectible card game. Fuse your way to victory. New card tactics. So this one is going over different powers with the cards. And the left-hand side, we have Naruto Shippuden collectible card game. So these are tins and booster packs. And it looks like this set is called The Guardian of the Village. Big emphasis on card games. Like Naruto, Dragon Ball, Bleach, Blue Dragon. I remember One Piece having a card game. Endless. All right, right-hand side, we have something different. That's not a card game. We have Brain Benders. It's a monthly puzzle, it says. Oh, so it would describe like a character or a creature in a funny way. So big weirdo hunk, and then you would have to write down what its correct name is in the anime or manga. So winged Karibo from Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the big weirdo hunk. The corny phone potty is Tony Chopper from One Piece. And I'm not going to try and guess the rest of these. Left side, we have, oh my gosh, jump on in, Shonen Jump. Join us on MySpace. MySpace.com/Shonen Jump. Wow. Okay, so 2009, MySpace still going strong. Next page, next month's Shonen Month manga volumes. So I believe these release so that by the time this magazine comes out, these would be available. Yeah, May 5th. But these are the ones that would have been releasing at the time. So similar to how people are out getting hauls of the latest issues, this is what the fans would have been picking up in May 2009. We have Hikaru no Go Volume 15, Prince of Tennis Volume 31, Whistle 22, Yu Yu Hakusho Volume 17, Black Cat 20, Final Volume, Dr. Slump 18, Final Volume, Shaman King Volume 22, and now we're into the Shaman King omnibuses that are being released by Kodansha, I believe. On this side, the Viz Big edition of Dragon Ball Volume 4. Bobo Volume 2. We have Gintama Volume 12, D-Gray Man Volume 13, and Kirohime Volume 11 at the bottom here. And then they're advertising some extras of the month. So these would have been either little comics or inserts that are in the back of these volumes. Or some of them, right? Select ones. So this, like Hikaru no Go and Whistle, are the ones that they're advertising. All right. Sorry, everyone. My camera cut out, but we are still on the same pages. No worries moving forward. On the right-hand side, we have a monthly manga news extra advertising The End is Near. So these are series that are going to be ending. So Dr. Slump ending in May, Black Cat ending in May. We talked about those. And then Dragon Drive, which is ending in June. And I was a fan of Dragon Drive in my younger days. So it's nice to see that one. On the left-hand side, we have The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. The Phenomenon That Took Japan by Storm is now available in the first ever English edition. So this must be the novel or the manga. It's reading left to right, so I think it's a novel. Is it based off a novel? I feel like I should know that. Anyway, Haruhi Suzumiya on the left here. Right-hand side, games we love. So these are games that would have been out by the time this issue came out in May. Dragon Quest V, Hand of the Heavenly Bride, Luminous Supernova, and Boing Dokomodaki DS. And then they always do the games we hope to love on the side here, so upcoming ones in the next few months. On the left-hand side, we have an advertisement for Battleforge, which is a PC game which utilizes some kind of card game system. So on theme with our card game trend in this issue. This is our preview for the next issue, which will be June 2009. And we have Naruto, Bleach, Tagami Bachi, Bobobo, Yu Yu, Yu-Gi-Oh, and One Piece. And One Piece, it says, Only Hours to Doom. And this is when they're in the Alabasta arc going against Croc. So very exciting stuff. Our last page, we have some Bobobo characters. You are reading the wrong way. Down here it says this magazine reads right to left. That's nuts. And then when it's coming out for the next month. This is not a subscription. Well, I don't know if it is a subscription card. It's meant to be a survey. Oh, and then you could become a winner. You could win a subscription, I think. Or no, you would win a Naruto and Sasuke 9-pocket portfolio. So you would fill this out. You would say like where you got the magazine, what made you pick it up, what are your favorite series, yada, yada, yada. And then they would use this information to sell you collectible card games. Just kidding. And then our last advertisement at the end on the left-hand side is for Rune Factory Frontier, which is for the Wii. And I'm not familiar with the Wii Rune Factory or Factory games if there's multiple. I've only really played the DS one, so wonder if this one's any good. But anyway, that is our May 2009 issue of Shonen Jump magazine, the monthly North American version. This was volume 7, issue 5. So thanks for sticking along if you watch me flip through the whole thing. And we're going to have another one in no time soon, so stick around. Thanks, guys.